and I'll introduce myself. Hi, I'm Jamie Batts. I'm Star Director of Team Movers and Shakers. I've been with Scentsy for 6 years, and I'm like 3 people under Casey. There's Cheryl, and then Kim, and then me. And so, it'll be 6 years in December for me. And VIP groups is our topic for tonight, and it's something that I've come to become really passionate about because they've changed my business. So before I start talking about VIP groups, welcome everyone. I want to first recognize people who had, and Casey gave me these numbers because this is group-wide numbers. So I want to first recognize the people that were in top sales last month for the entire Blazing Supernovas group. Dawn Green was number 1. She had fantastic sales. She also promoted to director, so congratulations, Dawn. Lindsay Ott, Brandy Supik, Sean Knotts, Jennifer Schlittelnick, I have no idea how to say your last name, I'm sorry. Laura Lloyd and Kim Bedelecki, you guys totally rocked the sales last month. In terms of recruiting, Teresa, hey Teresa, I see you. Teresa rocked out recruiting last month with 3 recruits. There was a ton of people that had 2, of which Casey Witt, our very own Superstar Director, had 2 newbies last month. Jenna Jackson, Amy Bally. There was a long list, and I could go on and on. You guys seriously rocked recruiting last month. And October, we don't have any joint specials for October, but quite honestly, and I told a few people this, I feel like the Hostess exclusive joint special is better than the $49 kit. So because they can get it for free with the host rewards, right? So just saying, just something to think about. So let's get started talking about VIP groups. So I started my VIP group about 2 years ago, okay? So I did not start it when I first became a consultant. I was actually against VIP groups because the ones that I had been in were very spammy and icky and did not make me feel warm and fuzzy. So hopefully by the end of tonight, you'll feel motivated to create a group if you haven't already, and you'll have an idea of how to work it appropriately. I first want to address the difference between a VIP group and a Facebook business page, because I get asked this a lot. I have both. So I have a personal page, right? I have a Facebook business page, which is a public page that anybody can see. It's searchable on Google, so there's a benefit to having that. And then I also have a VIP group. So briefly, the Facebook business page, I could do a whole separate training about that. Like I said, it's searchable, it's public, and it's shareable no matter what you post. So things that you post on there are going to be things that you want everybody to see. But Facebook limits the exposure of those Facebook business pages. So even though you might feel like you only have, I don't know, when you first start your business page, you might have like 5 people that like your page, right? And in my 6 years of doing it, I have a couple hundred people that like my page, but still only of those couple hundred, anytime I post on there, there's only like 80 people that actually see it because of how Facebook limits the Facebook business pages, which is why VIP groups are kind of where it's at for me. One of the reasons I like Facebook business pages, again, just to go back to that briefly, is because, like I said, it's searchable. I made my name Jamie Batts, Independent Scentsy Star Director, Maryland. So if someone goes into Facebook and they're searching Scentsy Maryland, right, or they go into Google and they type in Scentsy Maryland, I pop up. And so you can do the same thing. You can make it your state, you can make it your county, you can make it your town. You can make your Facebook business page searchable by putting those types of keywords in there. Just a little side note, nothing about VIP groups there. So for VIP groups, you want to create a secret or a closed group. So the difference, and Casey sent out a link on how to create a Facebook group if you're not familiar with it, but it's super easy. You can
I'm scared for a while.
literally
I was the only one there.
go, just trying to mute, sorry guys.
Can I mute this?
Yeah, if you're coming in, can you just mute your, it's not letting me mute you for some reason. Sorry. Anyways, there we go, I think. So the difference between a secret group and a closed group is shareability. So my VIP group is a closed group, which means I could send the link to somebody and they can request to join. Someone can search the name for it on Facebook and request to join. A secret group, you cannot send the link to, and people won't be able to see it. It'll say link not available. And you also can't search it or find it. So it just makes it a little bit more findable if it is a closed group instead of a secret group. My suggestion is to have a fun banner, not a like a standard banner that you would find in like a flyers group. Make it personalized, make it your name. You can actually use your name in the VIP group. My VIP group is called Jamie Batts Goes Wickless. It doesn't even have the name Scentsy in it, just in case, I don't know, just in case anything ever happened to Scentsy and I joined some other sales company that had candles or something like that. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want to make it Scentsy branded, just because when you use the word Scentsy, you have to use independent consultant. So there's kind of like a thing with that. So I just called it Wickless, right? You can just call it your name, you know, Stacy's VIP group or whatever, right? It doesn't really matter what you call it. But once you get it started, sorry, just muting people. Once you get it started, I suggest adding 1 or 2 people who are your close friends. Hey, you know, I know that I literally messaged like my mom and my sister, and I was like, hey guys, I'm starting this group. And because when you start a group, you have to add people to it in order for it to be a group, right? So I just added like people that don't even care. My mom and my sister have never bought from me. So I just said, I'm going to add you to this group so that I can get it started, right? I created the banner. It's a personalized banner with my face on it. And from there, I started sharing it. I started sharing it in my newsletter and on my personal page, right? And that's how I got people to join. So I came up with a couple quick things to, I guess, make you think about what a VIP page should mean for you in your business, okay? And I'm using an acronym to represent all of the qualities of a good VIP group. Okay, so the first and most important thing is you want to make sure that you're bringing value to your customers. I mean, all of us are in other groups in Facebook. Maybe you're in a couple other direct sales VIP groups or customer groups. And what you'll find in those groups is a lot of times people are being spammy. Maybe they're doing things that are personal specials, or doing things that you're like, man, I just ordered last week and now you're offering this special, right? So they might do things that might leave a bad taste in your mouth as a customer. So my number one rule when posting in my VIP group is to make sure that I'm always bringing value to my customers. I want them to know that I really appreciate them purchasing from me and them supporting my business. Okay, so that's number one, value. So in doing that, you want to make sure that you treat your people like VIPs, right? You want to offer them exclusive samples. I only offer samples to people in my VIP club. I don't, on my VIP page. I don't offer samples on my personal page because I want people to be in my VIP page to get samples. So every once in a while on my personal page, I'll say, hey, I'm giving out samples. Are you in my VIP group yet? Right? To try to pull some people that are on my personal page into my VIP page. But I only offer samples to my VIPers, okay? The other thing is I want them to feel special. So I'm always showing them the sneak peeks for new products. I'm always doing my scent and warmer of the month unboxing in front of them, right? They see it first. I don't share it on my personal page. So when you create and have a VIP group, you'll find the shift from sharing things and doing things on your business page to and in your personal page, just sharing things and doing things kind of behind closed doors on your VIP group, okay? And that kind of changes the way your Facebook feed looks to your friends and the people that follow you on Facebook. So that's it takes a little bit of time to adjust to that, especially if you're used to posting about Scentsy a lot on Facebook, okay? So the second thing is you want to make sure that you invite all of your customers. So I've talked to lots of different leaders and Scentsy consultants about this, and some people only invite the people that purchase from them regularly. right? People that buy from them every month. We all have those people. And if you haven't been around long enough, you will eventually have those people. I have everybody who's ever bought from me and ever wanted to join my VIP group in there. So some of the people that are in there have only bought from me once, and some of the people in there buy from me, once a week. So I have them all in there, and they're only my customers, okay? So I make them feel special. I invite them all. I invite them through my newsletter. I invite them by posting on my personal page. I invite them by posting on my business page. Because it's a closed group and not a secret group, I can share the link and people can request to join. Now, as an admin, if you've never been an admin of a group, you can set the controls so anybody can approve anybody, or anybody has to be approved by you. So that's how I have it set. I'm the gatekeeper of my VIP group. Nobody can add people without me granting them permission. And I do that because I only want customers in there. I don't want other random people in there that don't buy from me, okay? So like I said, when I'm saying I'm sharing my link on my personal page, I'm still only letting customers in, okay? But I invite all my customers. And every single month in the newsletter that I put out, I always make sure, my email newsletter that goes out, I always make sure there's a link so that people can request to join. When I do text message follow-ups, I always include my link. Have you joined my VIP group yet? Okay. And let me just tell you this brief story. I worked this county fair in August, and it's my maybe fourth or fifth year doing it. I can't remember. I cannot tell you how many people came up to me like they freaking knew me. Okay, guys, I do not know who these people were. I had no idea who these people were, but they were like, Jamie! They knew me because of my VIP group, because they saw my face in my VIP group. I saw what you posted the other day. That was awesome. Oh, I really like that scent that you described the other day. Really, I have no idea, right? But they see me. It helps you create a relationship with your customers, okay? And that's number one. So you want the people in there to be people that actually buy from you. Okay, next is go live. Share your face. If you're not comfortable going live, figure it out and do it. Just do it. Sometimes I go live and I have makeup on and I look cute. Sometimes I look like this. Like, it doesn't matter. People aren't there to look at your beautiful face, maybe. People are there to see Scentsy and see the products, okay? That's all you have to do. You could go live unboxing Warmer and Scent of the Month. You could go live unboxing orders. You could do a sniff test. Right now is a great time to go live sharing your favorite Bring Back My Bars. Maybe you've been around for a while and you have some of those Bring Back My Bar testers. And you're like, hey, look, this is what this one smells like. This is what this one smells like. This is why it's important to go to my website, right? There's tons of reasons to go live in your VIP group. When you go live, though, keep it under 5 minutes. That's like baseline rule. Like, never go longer than 5 minutes because people don't listen. They really don't. And I'm a college professor, so I know they just kind of space off after a while. The next thing, I have a U. U stands for unique. Only post unique things, okay? Don't post flyers in your VIP group. Any pictures, images, things that you use in your VIP group should be uniquely created by you. They should be real pictures of real warmers, right? They should be things that maybe you edited or created with your face or your signature on it. Because when you post flyers, people know that. I mean, the people that buy Scentsy from you probably have 3 other friends that sell Scentsy. I mean, let's be honest, right? And so when they see the same flyer that 4 other people have posted, they're not going to feel special, okay? I save my flyers. I save all of that stuff for my Facebook business page. My Facebook VIP group is where I will post something funny like, hey, that's the type of thing I post in my VIP group, right? I'll post a ridiculous picture of me smelling something. I'll post a ridiculous picture of me with something on my head or whatever. I almost always include my face in it because, again, I want people to recognize me as the Scentsy girl. That just kind of goes with branding. If you're not comfortable putting your face in every single picture, that's okay. You don't have to. But be creative with it and make sure that it's unique because people can tell when it's a generic flyer. I know I can tell in my friends' VIP groups that I'm in for other companies. I'm like, yeah, I've seen that flyer before. Okay. You're just sharing what she shared 5 minutes ago. The other thing, and this is the last thing, is keep it exclusively your customers. I've mentioned this before, but no other consultants. I have no consultants in my VIP group. I don't have my customers add other people, no mass adding. You know, I'm not going to do a contest and say anyone who adds 10 people gets entered in a drawing for whatever, right? I don't do any of that. Why? It goes back to running a VIP group with integrity. When you wake up the next morning and you find that you're added to a group, what do? Leave group, unfollow group, right? You don't stay in it. So don't make your people add people. The only people in my group are people who have requested to be in there, my customers, okay? That's going to keep your group nice and tight, okay? So all of those letters spell value. That stands for VIP, right? Give them the VIP treatment. You invite all of your customers. You go live, right? You make your post unique. And you have exclusively your customers, nobody else in it. Now, just because you don't have other consultants in it, though, doesn't mean you can do things that are out of compliance, all right? You still have to be following the same compliance rules that we follow everywhere else. And the reason is because you will recruit people out of your VIP group, right? Eventually, your customers that you're selling to in your VIP group, some of them are going to join, right? And then when they join, they're going to say, well, you did this in your VIP group, right? And you're like, oh, that's not really what you're supposed to do, right? You want to set a good example. You also don't want people to look at you and say, well, I can't give warmers away, so I can't be a consultant, right? Whatever personal special you're offering, right? You still want to follow the same compliance rules because it makes it fair and even for everybody. And if you're not, it comes back and bites you in the end when you're not following the rules appropriately. So those were my things that I wanted to talk to you about in VIP group. I'm sure you guys have lots of questions. I want to first just address a content thing, types of things you want to post in there. I do a lot of polls. I'll do a poll every other week. Which scent do you like? Which princess fragrance do you think is going to smell the best? Which warmer, right? Polls, people love to post on polls. They love to click anonymously, their opinion. They love to give you your opinion. So if you feel like if you have a VIP group now and it's not going anywhere, post a poll, right? And then follow up with the people through private message. You can see who voted in the poll. Reach out to them through private message. This business is about developing relationships. So if you're not using your VIP group to hone and sculpt relationships outside of your VIP group, then don't have one. The whole purpose is for you to grow an organization, a bunch of people that are going to support your business. And the only way they're going to do that is because you're developing a relationship with them. So definitely hands down, make sure you're doing that private messaging kind of behind the scenes, tagging people, not obnoxiously tagging people, but when you find that there's I have a customer who has a French bulldog. So when that Frenchie came out, I posted it in my VIP group and I tagged her. And guess what? I had 2 other people that were like, oh my gosh, I love Frenchies, right? So doing things like that is going to increase engagement in your VIP group. The other thing that's going to increase engagement in your VIP group, if you have one, live videos go a long way. Like I said, a lot of people were recognizing me at my events because of the live videos that I do. And you can also do like those opinion-based ones. Are you a pumpkin? Are you an apple? Right? Doing things like that to increase engagement. One of my friends says, because you can do analytics in groups, you can see who your top participants are. She'll go through and anyone who's a top participant, she'll give them a shout out. She'll be like, oh, congratulations, Angie. You were the top participant last week. I'm going to private message you, right? And she private messages them and she sends them a little gift, right? So there's lots of things you can do in there to kind of reward that behavior that you want. So I'm going to go ahead and, well, I'm not going to unmute everybody, but if you have questions, you can unmute yourself. Ask away. I don't know everything, but I might be able to help you. If you have a VIP group, raise your hand. Brandy does. Teresa does. Awesome. Brandy, what's one of your tips? Shannon does. Awesome. Brandy, what's one of your tips? Don't make that face.
So I have to agree with you about not letting people just add people to the VIP, because it's very important for the VIPs on your page to feel special. I can't say that enough, like, to my girls. I tell them that all the time. Like, don't just add anybody to it. It should be your actual VIPs, or someone who you think you want them to be your VIP.
Yeah.
And by the way, I got my adult frozen drink.
I'm just drinking water. I'm lame.
Oh,
I know.
So lame.
I know. I said I'd probably be drinking.
Yeah. So that I mean, I think you've covered every thing that I do with my VIP page. But
Teresa, do you do anything different?
I don't do anything different. I definitely am with you as far as the live. Like, people like to see you. They like to see you stumble over your words. They like to see you, you know, act a fool, have your kids pop in and you say, get out of here or whatever. You know what I mean?
Or use your kids. Like, I mean, everybody in my VIP group knows Tori. She hears me talking. She knows I'm making a video. She comes right in. Yeah.
No, I'm talking like, go brush your teeth, or I said,
that too.
like, do that, or you're supposed to be sleeping right now. You know, like those things. Like, they like to see all that.
Yeah, totally. I agree. So, and because we have such diverse products, like, you could even do a poster laundry pile picture, right? I mean, like, you could literally, there's so many things you could do. Post your dirty fingerprints on your fridge, right? Whose fridge looks like this, right? And people are commenting and taking pictures or whatever. Like, let's have a dirty fridge contest, or let's have a dirty bathroom contest now that we have bathroom cleaner, right? You can do those types of things in there, and you know, you don't have to say that you're giving them a reward. You don't even really have to give them a reward. The reward could be you get a free bathroom cleaner when you host a qualifying party, right? Like, it doesn't have to be a thing that you're giving. You don't have to reward every single thing people do, right? I see a chat thing. Oh, so I talked about that earlier. Yes. Facebook business page and a VIP page. Yes. The business page is good because it's public. Everybody can see it and it's searchable. The VIP group helps you build relationships, which is what the business is all about. So when I first created my VIP group, I created it in October, like 2 years ago. Maybe it was September 2 years ago. And right off the bat, I probably had 5 or 6 people who were my frequent flyer customers join over the next 6 months. So it wasn't right away. But after developing more of a relationship with me, engaging a little more with me, it helped them jump the fence. Now, I don't know for sure if it was the VIP group that, did it, but it definitely helped. And it also helped me know who out there is watching me, right? Because you never know who's watching. So that's the other thing I didn't mention is this kind of shift from posting on your personal page to posting, Scentsy business in your VIP group. I still try to every other day have a Scentsy post on my personal page, right? So it could just be my new favorite warmer. It could be a flyer, right? Or it could be a like today I did a live video of unboxing because it's been a while since I did that on my personal page. So you can still do things like that on your personal page. The difference is your personal page now is you. It's your person, right? And so you don't have to feel like you need to constantly be posting Scentsy stuff on your personal page. With that said, don't feel like you have to post every day in your VIP group either, because the key is value, right? And so if you're posting just to post, you're not really bringing value. I'll tell you, I posted on Monday in my VIP group, but I didn't post yesterday. I posted today in my VIP group. Last week, I only posted once in my VIP group. So it varies based on what my life is doing. And let's face it, if you're in someone's VIP group, do you really want to see a post from them every single day? No. Every couple of days is fine. Just to remind you that, oh yeah, I do need to order wax or whatever. Which reminds me, there is a group that's called, what's it called? VIP Group Idea Share, something like that. I think it's called VIP Group Idea Share. And it's the idea behind it is that you have, I'm trying to find it on my phone. The idea is that people in there are sharing what they post. in their VIP groups every day. So it gives you ideas to inspire you. Yeah, it's called VIP Group Idea Share for Sensi Consultants. And I mean, it's not the most active page in the world, but you do get some really good ideas for inspiration of things to do, and you can always ask questions in there also for how to run your VIP group if you have an issue or whatever. I mean, really, the only issue that most people come across is people aren't engaged. So my trick for engagement is polls. When in doubt, polls. Don't post too many polls, but it's always good. I think scroll through my VIP groups. Does anyone else want to share how their VIP groups go?
Can I just tell you one thing that I do? Mm-hmm. When you were just talking about that, one of the things that I do randomly on my VIP page is I'll do like Battle of the Warmers. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you talked about that before I came on, because I came on late, but I'll do Battle of the Warmers, and I will have them post under that status pictures of their warmers live, like in their house. You know what I mean? Like a real life photo. And the last one I did, it was like amazing. Like everybody was like, "Oh my God, where did you get that warmer?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's only, it's still in the catalog. It's still available. I'll message you." So yeah. I sold a couple warmers doing that, and it was, and the prize I gave was samples. It wasn't,
yeah.
It wasn't even anything big.
Live real pictures go way further than those standard flyers, anyways. Which is why I don't post flyers in my VIP group. I just don't.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out. So I did a Who Wants an October With box. I posted the llamas, but I posted the llamas with like a funny like, my god, our parkas, whatever they are, like one of those like meme things. I just called them llamas. Sorry, they look like llamas to me. I usually post the top 10 things like on the leadership call, and Casey posts them to the Blazing Supernovas page. It'll post like, what the top 10 things are for the week. And I usually post that and share that in there. And I'll say, which one of these, was your favorite or whatever. I do a lot of live pictures. Most of my pictures look like this. I had done a mailing. I don't know if you guys can even see that. I had done a mailing, and somehow the address label fell off of it. Like I tape them on with Scentsy washi tape. And so my mailman knows that I use those bubble wrap things, and she gave it back to me. So I posted on there. I was like, I mailed this to somebody, but it came back to me because your address fell off. So if you were supposed to get one of these and you didn't let me know, it was like, fail. Anyways, guys, we got just a few minutes before my free version of Zoom kicks us off. Anyone else have questions about a VIP group? Getting it started, using it versus a business page? I talked really fast and I talk a lot, sorry. That's how I roll. Okay. Awkward pause. Well, I'll stop recording at least, and I think we hit that